want to talk to you about the scenes out of Paris this weekend, where 2 people were killed, hundreds of people were injured during what was supposed to be a nationwide celebration in Paris following PSG's victory in the Champions League final. This is what unfolded. The type of chaos that you would ever typically see during a football celebration. Now, it's been suggested that this comes as France faces significant challenges with immigration. There are also reports and vision of the riots where people are waving the Palestinian flag and chanting F Israel, other anti-Semitic language, as cars were firebombed. Really disturbing to see. What do you make of all of this?
Well, first and foremost, let's correct one thing that the media has not been getting accurate. They say that this riot or this violence was a direct result of this PGS, whatever it is, championship soccer tournament. But it's really not, because it actually started 2 hours earlier at the Champs-Élysées. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Possibly,
I don't know
yes.
French too much, but hopefully I did okay on that one. But it started about 2 hours beforehand. There was reports of violence and rioting 2 hours beforehand. And then, of course, it got really, really bad during the match and then after the match. And then, of course, into Saturday night. You know, you have to look at the root cause here. And I think the root cause, honestly, was, again, a lot of these people, a lot of these foreigners and immigrants coming into France. You know, you've got about 9 million of these immigrants that have come into the country in the last, 15, 20 years. And when you have this unfettered immigration, these are some of the results of it. And you have open borders, as we had for 4 years in the United States of America, that thankfully are now being closed. These are some of the results. And in reality, a lot of folks come into countries, they don't want to assimilate. And I've said this before many times, immigration without assimilation is an invasion. And these people need to be able to assimilate to the French way of life or to the American way of life or the German way of life or whatever it may be. And, go and embrace that new country, come in legally, come in the right way, and contribute to society. When you have no-go zones in most of European capitals and big cities and things like that, these are some of the reactions that you get.
Soccer title against Inter Milan. Wasn't even played in Paris. The rioters, you will see, are of many races, but there is no mistaking how many are, in fact, seem to be, of Middle Eastern or African background. Again yesterday, more riots in a country that seems to have huge trouble integrating those of Muslim background. Meanwhile, many illegal immigrants in France are sailing on to Britain. On Saturday, 1,200 crossed the Channel to England. That is a record for this year, as French police just watched them leave.
matin. Non, on vient de Lille. On vient de Lille, écoutez, on vient de Lille. On est venu jusqu'ici. On est venu à 9h du matin, tu te rends compte? On est venu à 9h du matin. On s'est posé, on a attendu la finale de la Ligue des Champions. On n'a pas gagné à 0. Paris, merci la banlieue. Merci.